Hey, welcome in. Well, here we have the headline, I'm not a biologist. Supreme Court nominee says she can't define the word woman. And what I find fascinating about this is why isn't the left freaking out at her? Because she said she's not a biologist. Well, according to, the woke progressive dogma, biology's got nothing to do with it. If you ask Dog the Bounty Hunter if he's a man or a woman, and Dog the Bounty Hunter says, I'm a woman, well, that's it. Dog the Bounty Hunter's a woman. It just goes off how you identify. That is their woke progressive dogma. Biology's got absolutely nothing to do with it. How would a biologist be able to help you in that situation? Because as far as I can tell, if Dog the Bounty Hunter says that Dog the Bounty Hunter is a woman, and then a biologist says, no, you're not, then according to the left, the biologist needs to be canceled from everything and is the worst person in the world. So what the hell has biology got to do with it? Why aren't they freaking out about this? Sounds to me like this Supreme Court nominee is a bigot. At best, a TERF. But anyway, she's saying that she can't define the word woman because she's not a biologist. Well, I'm not a biologist either, but this definition does seem to make sense. An adult female human being. Yeah, I can buy that. And it goes without saying that she's going to be a leftist activist judge because she was nominated by Biden. And Biden was not going to nominate anybody else but somebody like that because, well, Biden does what he's told. But I'll put a link in the description to this article from the Daily Wire that talks about Biden's Supreme Court pick championed advocates of critical race theory in lectures and speeches. Anyway, so let's see. Supreme Court nominee Ketanji Brown Jackson said Tuesday that she could not provide a definition for the word woman. Again, she just wants to be on the Supreme Court. It's not like she's some sort of biologist. Let's see. Jackson, who appeared before the Senate Judiciary Committee for her second day of confirmation hearings, pushed back on the question from Senator Marsha Blackburn and said it was not in her purview as a judge to provide an answer to that. Again, she's not a biologist. You might as well ask her to describe the complex mechanics behind protein folding, for God's sakes. Although, this definition, an adult female human being, actually doesn't seem that complicated, does it? All she had to say was, an adult female human being. Pretty easy. So here we have it. Blackburn asked, can you define woman? Jackson said, I'm not a biologist, I'm a judge. And the thing about this is, she's obviously not an idiot, right? This is just the absurd little dance that people on the left have to do. When you have leftists that are trying to get some sort of public position, they have to exist in some bizarre purgatory, a place where you have to try and straddle the line between reality and what you actually believe. This is the pose of ignorance that they're forced to take when confronted with questions about reality, because leftist dogma does not conform to reality. But I have to say, I'm surprised she said biologist, because that should get her into trouble. Again, you're supposed to be just whatever you say you are. If Hulk Hogan says he's a woman, Hulk Hogan's a woman. If Hulk Hogan says he's a deer or some other woodland creature, that's what he is. That appears to be what the left actually believes. Anyway, let's take a look at this.
Can you provide a definition for the word woman?
Can I provide a definition?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah.
I can't.
You can't?
Not in this context.
So
I'm not a biologist.
The meaning of the word woman is so unclear and controversial that you can't give me a definition?
Senator, in my work as a judge, what I do is I address disputes. If there's a dispute about a definition, people make arguments, and I look at the law and I decide.
Well,
so I'm not.
The fact that you can't give me a straight answer about something as fundamental as what a woman is underscores the dangers of the kind of progressive education that we are hearing about.
And the thing is, this is all as you see, this is all very topical right now. It's not as if it's a giant surprise that a question like, can you define woman, would come up. It's not a question you should be shocked by. And that's why I believe that she is not telling us what she actually thinks. And why this I'm not a biologist statement is so absurd. And you know what? Weren't we told that all this crazy stuff was, it was just in the colleges and the universities? It wasn't going to get out into the real world. When it got out to the real world, it'd be slapped down by reality, right? Or actually nominated to the Supreme Court. Good Lord. Anyway, that's all I've got to say about that. Please subscribe, like, and share. That really helps me out. If you'd just like to listen, there's the podcast Radio Baloney. It's on pretty much every platform. If you look for it, you will find it. Thank you very much. I'll see you next time.